Hello, Onshape iPad users. This video will show you how to use the pattern tools inside a sketch. I already created a sketch here, similar but not exactly the same as what you might be working on at the moment. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use a circle pattern to pattern that pentagon around the origin. Okay, so I'm already inside a sketch. If I go up and click to see all my sketch tools, you'll notice that there is a circle pattern tool near the bottom. Okay, I click that. Now I'm going to go to zoom in, okay, by spreading apart my fingers. I'm going to touch every part of, and you see the circle pattern will pop up, every part of my pentagon here. Okay, and when I zoom out, you'll see that there is only 3. Okay, I want to make more than that. I'm going to make 5 total pentagons that are circle patterned around the origin. So all I have to do is click on that 3x that popped up, and I have the option. I'm going to click 5, and there I go. 5 pentagons perfectly spaced in a circular pattern around the origin. Okay. Now this pattern automatically picked the origin as the center, and then used the distance from the origin to one of my points on the pentagon. Onshape did that on its own. Okay, if you're off center, you might have to then adjust how big that circle is that the pattern is going in. One thing, if you don't have that nice even circle pattern, okay, you can use that arrow to adjust. Now I can't pull mine any farther clockwise, so that's as far as it goes. Let's let go. All right, you might have to do that. 288 degrees is just a little math that Onshape has done. So then I'm gonna just tap somewhere, anywhere that's not on any of those new pentagons, and there they go. They appear. Awesome. All right, next thing we're gonna do is look at how to use a linear pattern. Okay, so I'm going to go back up to my sketch tools, and then I'm going to find the linear pattern tool. And what I'm going to do is just click all 3 sides of my triangle here. Right, and you notice that they'll pop up in a pattern to the right, a linear in a line. Okay, what's cool is you can spread them out this way, or you can type a number into that box to see how many, and then you can also click that 3x again. I'm going to put 5. Okay, so they're a little bit too spread out for my taste, but I'm going to adjust that in a second. What's kind of cool is I can take that box, and I can actually move the line in which they're being patterned in. And so what I'm going to do is try to put all the points on that diagonal line. Okay, so there it is. It's close, but not quite. So I'm going to redo that. I haven't found a way actually to snap that on the iPad or excuse me, or on the desktop version of Onshape. So if you know of one, let me know. But there we go. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to change that distance to 0.2. I just click that little white box, and we have a nice little pattern there. A lot of craziness going on, but there it is. And I just have to tap off of that stuff, and there it is. It appears. Okay. And the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you another feature of the linear pattern. So I'm going to go back up to my sketch tools, hit linear pattern, zoom in really far, just so I make sure I click the lines that I want to. And you'll notice the pattern is not appearing anywhere. Actually, if I zoom out, I think you'll see it. I don't see it. It's not appearing. So let's go try that again. I'm going to double click off, get that. Let's go back. Let's select the linear pattern again. All right, now let's go and see. There we go. Some stuff popped up. So when I zoom out, I should see the linear pattern this time. There it is. Cool. 3 hexagons. I'm going to leave it 3 this time. I'm going to grab the arrow, and I'm just going to move them over to the right side, the left side, excuse me. What's cool about the linear pattern, it's called rectangular pattern in other software sometimes, but there's actually another arrow up here, and that allows me to get multiple rows. So Right now it's only 2 rows. If I wanted, let's say, a bunch of rows, I could have changed that to a 5 or something. In fact, I still can go in. I believe that I can double click that. Yep, I can change it to 3 to get 3 rows. I don't want 3. I'm just going to click undo. There we go. Pretty cool. Alright. You can actually go back and edit any of those patterns if you want, just by changing some of the, I don't know where to put that. I'll put it right there. Just by changing some of the dimensions or features. So your thing you're working on right now might have you actually deleting one of the hexagons. So I'm just going to go highlight everything. Oops. Highlight everything individually. And then if I tap once with 2 fingers at the same time, I'll get kind of a right-click screen, or it's equivalent to a right-click. I can just click delete, and there it goes. All right.